Welcome to the What's Going On podcast.
What's going on?
Please note that the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the host and guest and do not reflect those of our sponsors. This show is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered professional advice.
Take that.
Listener discretion is advised.
Pushing all this weight, say it's a workout. Later verse down, he laying in dirt now. Who let this curse in? I'm getting cursed out.
Yo, it's your boy Ninja.
And this is Icky, Early Bird.
And you already know what's going on, baby. So we want to talk about, J. Cole, new music, ASAP Rocky?
Yeah. J. Cole and ASAP Rocky dropped some new music. Now I haven't heard it. I was kind of hoping we could, kind of do a live review or whatever, but
I want to, but I'm pretty sure we'll get striked.
Well, you can.
Because every time we tried that before, even though we did a review and we were talking through it and on it, they always striked us. So those videos never made it.
Probably like, I guess like edit the song out, but but like give it a listen and then give an honest feedback to it. But I don't know. But
I heard the J. Cole joint and I heard 2 ASAP Rocky songs. I don't know if you heard the J. Cole joint though.
Have I heard J. Cole? I haven't heard any of them.
You didn't hear his new song?
No.
Oh yeah, so I heard it. I forgot. It's a good song, bro. It's not a bad song, but I'll say this, and then I'll pass it to you. J. Cole, I love J. Cole. I'm a big J. Cole fan. Like J. Cole's always been one of my top favorite rappers of the last 10 years generation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I never, besides like Workout, which I don't like because I thought that was a corny song. I understood why it was made, but I just thought that was just a corny song. Besides that song, I like most of J. Cole's music. All right. With that being said, I want to say this without sounding like I'm hating on him in any way because I really like J. Cole. After the whole Kendrick and Drake shit, I feel because this nigga was always talking, bro, since as far as back as his mixtape. I've been listening to J. Cole for so long, dog. Like, I think I was like one of the first niggas in Augusta to listen to J. Cole because I was listening to that nigga heavy when I was working at Lexus, and a lot of people didn't even know who he was. He was always talking real crazy, like especially when he came out. He was on Simba. He was saying how he's the best. He's always been that guy, and I always gave him to them because he was really good. I always thought he was better than Big Sean. I always thought he was better than Drake. I always thought he was better than young G-Eazy and Mac Miller and all these other rappers that were coming out around. That's the thing. I always thought he was more relevant than Kendrick at one point because they all came out around the same time. I think it was like Drake, J. Cole, then Kendrick, if I'm not mistaken. That was like the wave of them coming out. And I always thought I always listened to J. Cole more than Kendrick because J. Cole came out, I think, first. Or I got introduced to J. Cole a little bit earlier than Kendrick, I believe. Anyway, I always thought he was just a slight, I don't want to say better, but like I said, I listened to him more because he had more music coming out. But he always talked that shit where he was the best this and best that, blah, 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 blah. And I always respected that because nobody ever really went after J. Cole in the sense of battling. I don't think anybody. But then when the whole Big Sean song came out, was it Control, and Jake and K Dot went after everybody. That was the footprint to let these kids know, like, yo, I'm here, and if y'all niggas got something to say, come say it. I'm K Dot. We doing it. And then that shit set off the whole domino effect you see now, which was Drake acting like a bitch, J. Cole bowing out, Big Sean not wanting no beef. So that's why I always said Kendrick was the guy to really bring rap to a different level.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about Drake level. I don't think Drake brought rap to a different level. I hate when people say that because I don't believe he did that. He never took rap or hip hop anywhere it would have not went or wasn't supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I believe J. Cole did that. I believe people like Big Sean did that. I believe K. Dot did that. You know, these guys did that. But Lil Wayne. But anyway, J. Cole always talked that talk. Now, fast forward to beef time. Him leaving and bowing out and not even making a diss song and then taking it back, apologizing and doing this whole like apology shit made me feel like, yo, you were never about that business. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you were talking crazy all these years, and then when I even heard him say in a song like, yo, if niggas want say my name and then we on it. Nigga said your name. And he did nothing. He made one song and then dipped and erased the song off his album.
But what wasn't a rumor that Kendrick said it wasn't really about him? It was more so about Drake.
Yeah.
Like they had like a heart-to-heart conversation.
And see, I get that, and that's fine. If that's what happened in the background, then you need to explain that in a song. You know what I'm saying? Like if that happened, like the way Big Sean said it in a song. Yo, I called K-Dot and we had a talk. He said it in a song, so nobody really cared that he didn't go after Kendrick, even though he had a little subliminals here and there. But Big Sean was the only, and Drake. The only props I give Drake is that he actually went after this nigga. That's the only props I give Drake out of this whole beef is that he stood on business and he did his thing. I really thought it wasn't a bad beef. It just was a cheesy one when Drake started using AI and then like suing niggas and doing the whole bullshit. Like he did the whole Jewish shit. Like I'm like, come on, bro. Like you letting your Karen show, my nigga. Like what are you doing?
Oh goodness.
But yeah,
it was funny.
J. Cole, he should have put it. And like I said, I'm gonna listen to his album when it comes out next month, and or this month or whatever it comes out. I'm excited, but I'm gonna say two things, and then I'll pass it. One, if this new album has any songs about Drake or Kendrick, or mentions them, and then in a way where he's like clearing the air so we understand what happened, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'll be like, yo, congrats, this album is fire. That song where he clears up the mess is dope. He'll be back in the graces of rap royalty, right? But if this album is fire, he doesn't mention Drake, he doesn't mention Kendrick, he doesn't mention the beef or anything that happened, I don't want to hear that nigga not once say he's the best. I don't want him saying he's gonna destroy somebody, rap back. I don't want to hear none of that shit, boy, because you ain't go after Drake. And Drake dissed him in the songs. You ain't go after K-Dot when K-Dot said he said you went straight to sleep and you was like, yo, I'm out of here. And you disappeared for months and months. So I think J. Cole owes us a Clarity song. I know he's not going to diss anybody. I'm almost certain he's not going to diss anybody. I think that ship has sailed.
I think a subliminal might be in there somewhere.
Bro, if it is, I'm for it. Don't get me wrong. But it better be a good direct shot.
I think
that's
so
all
too.
I'm saying. If he says some shit like, you know, if he this is K-Dot or Drake and doesn't say their name or say it in a way where it's prevalent to the song, I don't even care. I don't want to hear the shit. Nigga, you're going to step up to the baseball bat and hit the ball. You can't step up to the baseball base and say, oh, I'm going to hit this baseball and then just like walk away, nigga. Nah, you got to hit.
I agree.
Now we're going to get it out. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I agree because you can't beat on your chest saying you're the best, and then when the opportunity came,
bro. Exactly.
You know,
Imagine
you
McGregor doing that shit all day long, and then he never take a fight.
Right.
Or Mayweather say he the best all time, and he never fight nobody. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think he's the best, but you get what I'm saying. Like you can't be the best at something. Then when shit gets popping, you do Homer Simpson and go into the bushes. Like that's what he did. So you can't do that, Cole. Like, come on, bro. We love you, but you can't do that, bro.
I think if he would have came in, like I think hip hop would have exploded, bro. So let's say he kind of sat back and let them two go at it, and then right when when things was like dying down, he jumps into it, and then it flared. I think it would have flared back up.
Bro, that shit would have been crazy, bro. Even if they would have out-rapped each other and made different songs, and then like became friends afterwards, that would have been fine. I wouldn't even care, dog. I think I'm not expecting them to kill each other. That's not what I'm saying. I wanted them to just rap,
right?
Make some dope songs, and then we could talk about it,
right?
But yeah, man, they could have been friends after that shit. I'm not expecting these niggas to like not be friends or be friends. I'm just like, yo, rap battle. Jadakiss don't rap battle every motherfucking body, and he's cool with all of them now. You know what I'm saying? 50, Ja, all these guys. I mean, unless they have real beef, like Ja Rule and 50, that was real street shit that leaked into music, but that was real. Like, I don't ever expect them to be friends, ever.
Right.
Like, there's no squashing that beef. That's one thing I know about Queens niggas is that beef's forever, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not letting that shit go. But that was real street shit before the music. Shit like that ain't gonna be let go. So I get that, but like Kendrick and Drake or Drake and J. Cole and K-Dot, like that shit was music. Like I'm not expecting these niggas to not be friends. I mean, they don't have to be, but I'm not expecting them to like go out there and like bang bang shoot them up type of shit. Like that shit ain't real beef. That shit was just music,
just some
bro.
music shit. Yeah,
it's just some music, bro. See, if it was like LL Cool J, he would have just out rapped these motherfuckers in a beat and destroyed one of them. That would have been it. But these niggas took that shit to a whole new level, dog.
So do you think ASAP is on that level?
Yo, I like ASAP, and like I heard his new music. I heard 2 new songs. I think one's called Punk Rocky or some shit like that. And okay, so it like I was telling you earlier, it's like he's on this rock star shit now, which I get, because sometimes as rappers, you're not living that street life no more, and you don't want to keep talking about negative shit. You kind of want to flourish into something new, which I could respect, because Machine Gun Kelly did it. Mac Miller, before he died, was actually doing different sounding music. His music was sounding more more like melodies, shit like that, where it was more melody than rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like hardcore rapping anymore. It was like he was singing on hooks. So I get that. Like you want to try something new, kind of like what Drake did. Like he went from rapping to like singing, and then melody based rapping, and then like all of a sudden he's crying. And like I get it. You want to try something new. So I feel like that's where Rocky's at now. He's more in his rock star bag. Even Lil Wayne did it. He made a whole rock album, which was actually pretty good. So I feel like he's in that era in his life where he's trying to come up with like a new like sound and vibe, like even the way he dresses is like punk rock mixed with a little bit of like Harlem, where niggas would wear like chains on their pants and shiny bezels and that shit. But yeah, like I said, the song wasn't for me per se, and like back to your question, I do think Rocky was projecting to be these guys, but I felt like after dating Rihanna and having kids, like he just, I don't want to say he fell off, but like he started doing other big boy shit like clothes and modeling and perfumes and colognes. Like he's really stepped his game up as an adult. You know what I mean?
As far as rap goes, I think if he would have stayed on the scene, I think it would have been the Big Four. and I think he would have been the other one because
his album was really good. His first 2 albums were fucking
his
fire.
his response to Kendrick's Control verse to me was the best one. Like he went off.
Yeah.
So like he went off, and then I like Crit's response too.
Yeah,
because Crit came out with Mount
Papoose had a response. Murder. I like a bunch of New York niggas went on that shit too. But yeah, those are the ones that stand out the most.
I definitely think ASAP has the. I mean, I think he has it. Like he has it to be in that realm with them, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that's only if he would have just stayed on the music scene. But like you say, he went out, branched off, and did like other things. But
yeah. And like I said, I'm not mad at rappers not rapping anymore, because I understand, like, you get, your girl, your kids, like, it's like real life, bro. Like, me and you would hang out all the time, but then, like, I had kids and I had to, like, do other things, and kids, like that shit. Like, I get it. Like, some people grow up and they grow into other things, and that's fine. That's part of life, But ASAP, man, I genuinely like ASAP Rocky. I loved his first album, and I think his second album too. I was listening to that shit for months when it dropped. And I like I said, his new shit, it's not my cup of tea, but it's not a bad sound. Maybe I gotta listen to it some more, and I can start to appreciate it a little better. Maybe when the album, I know the album's dropping or did drop a couple days ago. I gotta listen to it. Maybe I'll, kind of dig it a little bit more. But yeah, man, I just appreciate the artists making the music, dog, because it takes a lot to make music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for somebody to shit on it and say it's whack, it's just a different perspective in somebody else's eyes. Somebody else might like it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much my take on that shit. But like I said, I'm waiting for J. Cole. I'm gonna listen to the fuck out of it, see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to J. Cole. I want to see where he is now, and I think you're going to get that through his music. So
yeah, absolutely. All right, well, I guess we'll be ready to move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.